It's spring, so let's head to Bunnings and grab some plants to start this veggie garden. So it is an absolutely beautiful spring day, and here we are with my veggie garden, and it is a real mess, a real neglected mess, and it's just a bunch of weeds and grass, and the soil looks pretty awful. But that's okay, because today I'm going to transform it into a really nice and healthy garden growing lots of veggies, because I've already bought my seedlings and my seeds. I went out yesterday, and today I've got a lot of really nice soil for my garden, so I'm going to remove some of this junk, some of these weeds, and pop in my nice soil. And this soil has been sitting under my kind of green waste pile for a couple of years, so moved all the green waste away, and this is kind of all that really broken down goodness. So I'm going to pop that in and pop some compost in, some fertilizer, and then I'll probably end up planting it in tomorrow. I'm just going to give it a day to mix it all together, and theoretically this should be done a good couple of weeks in advance, but I've been away, so let's get on to firstly clearing out this rubbish. So I'm just going to start by kind of getting out some of these old tiger grass shoots, I guess. I popped these in last year, and it actually stops the turkeys from digging out all of my little seedlings. So take them out and I'll save them, and I could probably use them again this year. Now this is one space I do want to be kind of careful of. I do have some, well, this is dead, this is an old eggplant here. There's some asparagus, so that should still shoot up, so I don't want to pull that out because that kind of grows underground, then just comes up in spring every year. But all the rest of these weeds I can pull out and remove. I've also got a Thai chili plant here, but the wallabies keep eating all the new shoots, so that's not really going very well. Now for the areas that I don't want to save anything, I'm just going to use my rake. It's kind of my little trick to pull out a lot of these just ground weeds. All right, that's starting to look a little bit better. I've just kind of scooped off a lot of that topsoil and just chucked it on the ground for the moment because the soil's not looking great. And as I said, I'm going to come along with that better soil and just top dress it a bit. Just using my rake again to easily kind of combine and spread out this compost. Now I've also got some fertilizer here. I'm just going to give it a bit of a spread over this as well, just to help keep this veggie garden going. All right, so that is only this little section done, but I'm going to kind of keep following this along in sections and kind of just dress the whole garden. But because I'm not going to plant today, I'm going to plant tomorrow. Got to hold myself to that. I'm just going to spread some sugarcane mulch on top just to hold in the moisture, and I'm going to give it a really nice watering in. So I've been just a little bit naughty and I've left this for like a week, but that's not a bad thing. That's actually good. While all those nutrients are in there, the soil has been getting better. The turkeys have kind of dug it around a little bit, mixed a few things, but we're ready to start planting. And just over here, I have my little seedlings that I bought at Bunnings the other day. So what's important first is to make sure you kind of lay everything out and know where you want to put things. So for example, I have this wire all over the back part of this little garden patch. So I'm going to plant things here that need to be growing on a wire. So for example, tomatoes are really good. I also like to plant beans, like snow peas, up against the wire so I can tie them. I don't have any snow peas, I have some seeds, but for now I only have 2 tomato plants, and I'm thinking I'm going to pop them down along here. Now it's also important to consider that some plants don't like to be near each other. They can be quite fussy. So I've got a bit of a simple veggie garden at the moment, but last year I had a lot of different things. I had to like space everything because some things attract bugs and can cause diseases and this and that, and it's quite a big ordeal. Some things like to be together. I didn't know that veggies and herbs have so much drama, but anyway, it's pretty funny. Tomatoes here, and I'm just going to lay everything out along this veggie garden space before I actually plant them. And that is it, we are all done. So as you can see, I have planted all my little seedlings. I've put in my little markers to let me know which each of them are. And basically we've got the tomatoes at the back, some lovely capsicums along the front, some zucchini, and then moving along is a few different types of cucumber. Now I love cucumbers and I love growing them. And they grow really well hanging off this fence. Just makes them really easy, like they get less diseases I find, same with the zucchinis, and they're really easy just to pick. They're not laying in the soil and mulch. I also have at the back an eggplant, which is nice too. Alright, so that's about it. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.